This is a $5,000 set of golf clubs. This is a $200 set of golf clubs. And today, we're going to find out at what point in your golfing life should you go from here to here. And I have a secret formula, strategy, to determine the exact time when that should happen, if ever. Here in the extremely expensive set, we have the TSR2 driver retailing for $599 with a Ventus red shaft. That's a $345 upgrade for a $944 total. The 3 metal is $349 with a $200 shaft upgrade for $549. The 5 metal is the same thing for $549. The 4 iron all in is $439. My 5-through pitching wedge is $186 each for a total of $1,116. But wait, I have LA golf shafts. Those are all upgrades of $105 each, adding $630 to that total. The wedges are $179 plus custom engraving and color stamping, $229 each times 3, that's $687. The Good putter is $300. The Vessel golf bag is $355 plus a logo. We're in for $450. So we're all in here for $5,664. Ouch, that is a lot of cash. We haven't even stepped on the golf course yet. How about here? This is the box set of clubs from Walmart. We have a driver, fairway metal, hybrid, couple irons, a wedge, putter, and a bag, all in here with tax, $234. So basically, we can get 24 of these for 1 of these. So here's how we're going to determine when to upgrade from here to here and everywhere in between. We're always going to keep in mind we're dealing with $234 versus $5,664. Those are the two numbers we're working with here. And we have a secret formula that will get us to the exact time when to buy and upgrade our clubs. So the brand new golfer gets his $234 golf setup and goes to the golf course and plays golf. They smack the ball around and shoots an average of 100. So that's 28 shots above par. Let's say that after about a year of practice and playing once per week, they get the score down in the 90s. So at 50 rounds of golf, going from shooting 100 to around 90, you'll have some rounds higher and some lower, but on average, we're working with shooting about a 95 in your first year. So 95 times 50 rounds, you're hitting 4,750 shots on the golf course for the year. 234, the cost of the clubs, divided by 4,750, the number of shots you hit, you come up with 4.9 cents for every shot you hit using the discount clubs. Breaking this down even further, most likely you hit 14 drivers every round. 14 times 50 equals 700 drives. So for the year, the driver would cost you in this set $34.48. And chances are you're putting the ball a lot. We'll say about 35 times every round. 35 times 50 equals 1,750. That's $86.21 for the putter. The other clubs would equate for the remaining $113.31 in this setup. Now, if you're the same golfer, but you spent $5,664 on your clubs, then things would look a little more like this. 5,664 divided by 4,750 equals $1.19 per shot. 700 drives, your driver for the year cost you $834. 1,750 putts, that putter is going to cost you $2,086.73. And the remaining clubs would equate for the remaining $2,744. So most people are going to keep their clubs for roughly 2 years before they replace them. So we can cut those numbers about in half. So the driver's really going to run you about $17. The putter is going to be about $93. And then for everything else, we're talking like $56. Here we have a different story. 2 years, the driver is going to cost you about $415. The putter is going to be about $1,043. And the rest is going to run you about $1,372. Here's where things get a bit more tricky. In order to hit less shots, lower our scores, we're willing to pay more to do that. In other words, we're willing to pay more per shot as long as we get to hit less shots. How does that make any sense? And if better clubs lower our scores, the question is, how much is that worth? We gotta find out. All right, so I'm at my local driving range, and here's what we have to do. We have to get a baseline number for how much shots, strokes on our game is worth. So I'm looking for players who shoot in the 90s, and I'm asking them, how much would you pay one-time fee immediate for an immediate 20 stroke reduction on your average score? Let's find out. So after hours and hours of research here at the range, and I put it out on social media as well, we've got the baseline number to go off of. Can you believe it that golfers who shoot consistently in the 90s, the number they came up with for 20 strokes immediately, like a genie in a bottle gave you 20 strokes for free? Well, it wasn't free. The number is $10,000 is the average price people would be willing to pay. So we have that number, but now we need one more critical piece of information so that we can finish our secret formulaic analysis and give you the number you're looking for and the answers you're looking for. Check it out. When you're a bad player or beginner player, right? These clubs could actually be more difficult for you and hurt your game more than these clubs. But when you're a better player, like a scratch golfer like me, these clubs might hurt your game more than these clubs. But we need to know exactly that number. So today, in my weekly skins game, I'm gonna play the whole round with these clubs, because that will give us the number of strokes that these clubs either help or hurt, and then I can apply that to all the different levels of players. Then I'll be able to give you the exact time when you should upgrade your clubs. All right, if I win money off these guys today, they're gonna be furious with me. So I noticed a few things during the round playing with Nitro Blaster. One is that I was carrying the ball around 230 yards. And this I carry around 265. So I was getting at least 40 yards in total less distance here. So I had to just deal with that. And I had a lot longer clubs. And so it was hurting me there. And it was certainly hurting me around the greens because I didn't have the high lofted wedge that I would use, a better player would use around the greens. What I would do if you're getting this set is this. I would add into this set one of these like super high lofted, super forgiving wedges. Because out of the sand and around the greens, you really don't have what you need here. But for an extra 50 bucks, 40 bucks, you can get one of those game improvement ones. That's what I would do here. All right, how'd we do? We shot a 79 today with the Nitro Blasters. So pretty good. Broke it, I'm happy. I'm super, I won a skin.
Oh, what a three.
Great putt.
Made a bunch of putts. That dang hybrid goes left every time. That's not my favorite. These clubs cost me about 5 shots. And 5 shots based on our statistical analysis would equal $2,500 if 20 shots, the average was $10,000 is what we got on our surveys. So factoring that in, it would be $2,500. In other words, it would be worth it for a player like me to spend $2,500 to save an immediate 5 strokes off my game. And if that is the case, then a set like this at 5,664, I would be in the negative by $3,164 here. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth it to overpay by that much to be in this zone, be cool guy, versus, hey, I'm just gonna play with these and shoot 5 strokes worse? That's up to you. in my opinion, here's what I would do is start here, add this in, then when you can consistently shoot 95 or lower, upgrade to a nice pre-owned set, and then use that for a couple years, and then upgrade to your first new set of irons and driver, and then you'll probably at that point be like everybody else and get a new driver every 2 years and a new set of irons every couple years and waste all your money. Probably. That's what we do. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you next time.